Hey YouTube, it's Sick Goddess coming to y'all to share my very spiritual experience with you. It's the most spiritual experience I've had living, other than my dreams. But other than that, it was crazy. I want to know if other people have gone through this too, or if it was just me, or if they know anything about what happened to me during this time. So during this time, I was living in El Paso with my boyfriend who was paying for everything. And I was just spending my money any type of way. I got a job. All of a sudden, he gets a job out the state and has to move. So instead of letting him move alone like he thought he was going to do, I follow along with him. At this time, I was hearing voices, and I was really going through it, living in and out of hotels, not eating good, getting sick. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't good. So we moved to Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama. At the time, I was stripping, smoking weed, doing my same thing as usual. I was looking for weed in the strip club because I was just trying to relax. And I don't know what they sold me, but it wasn't weed. Me and my boyfriend were going through problems at the moment. And I go to another hotel. Just decide to leave him for a minute. He calls me, sees what hotel I'm at. Of course, I let him come back. So I had smoked this weed, had me twitching, and the voices got worse. I felt like demons were poking at me because I couldn't stop twitching. So that night I lay down to go to sleep. I get sleep paralysis where I can't move. I didn't know what I was smoking. So I try to go to sleep like normal, get sleep paralysis like I couldn't move. And then all of a sudden, my mind, my consciousness, my soul, whatever it was, went to this dark, gray, barren planet with mountains. It was a planet with gray mountains. I didn't know what was happening. And you know, sleep paralysis is usually a demon trying to take over your body. So I just called on Jesus. As soon as I call on Jesus, I snap back into my body. And then my eyes were open a little bit. And so this demon opens my mouth and tries to climb inside my body. And I'm calling Jesus' name. And I must tell you, Jesus really came to save me that day. So as he's trying to climb into my body through my mouth, the curtains pull back, the door slams open, and I just see a flash of light like a lighthouse flashing around the room like they were looking for him. And he stops doing what he's doing. He shakes a little bit at first, like he was scared. And then I see him catch his composure. Mind you, the voices are still talking. I can't remember what they're saying at the moment, but he he grabs his composure and then he pimps walks out the room like he's the baddest motherfucker in the world. But it was a demon. It wasn't like tall, but it was like medium height, with long gangly fingers and long toes, just gangly. And he pimps walk out the room, walks out the door, and then I hear a loud scream like, ah, like he was falling. And then the voices were all like, look at him while he goes down. He's going down. And he was screaming. Then it finally stopped and everything went back to normal. But I finally get out of sleep paralysis, like I could finally move. I was on my period at the time, and I had a tampon in me, and the tampon was gone out of my vagina. So I'm guessing the boyfriend I was with raped me in my sleep while I was going through that spiritual experience. It's an experience I'll never forget. It's really hard to talk about, but Jesus Christ came and saved me. He saved me that day. Because I was literally on a planet in space. Nobody around. Just great barren planet with mountains. And as soon as I called Jesus, I snapped back into my body. It was crazy. But leave your comments, likes, views, subscribe. Tell me about y'all experiences.